Okay guys, wanted to take a look today at this LS8K Okuma carp or pike fishing reel. It's a big old reel, similar to the Shimano Bait Runners XTB LC. There's two in the range. This is the 8K, so it's the bigger one. There's also an LS6K, which is a slightly smaller, or I would say medium and large. This is the large reel. So as you can see on the back here, you've got 5+1 bearings. You've got a 5:8:1 gear ratio. You've got cranking power there, 123 centimeters, of cranking power. So that spool's really working for you, and it's going to retrieve line quickly. That's a big pickup there, bigger than some of the competitors out there. And of course, that's useful when you're fishing around snags, or if you just want to, after you've put the rod in or you cast out, you want to retrieve quickly and get that bait back to you. So really important. On the weight side as well, this is a lighter reel than some of the competitors. I think it's 568 grams. This is the heavier one, compared to well over 700 on other well-known brands, and 16 kilos of drag power. So that's the reel. Let's have a look at this. So it is a bait runner style reel, so bait feeder as they call it in Okuma. So I'll just put this together, but as you can see at the back there, straight away you've got the switch there for the bait runner system. You've also got this nice wooden handle, which is part of the styling, and at the back there will be where you adjust the drag system for the bait runner mechanism. You've also got on the front here this fast progressive drag. So that's really useful. It's very common nowadays in a lot of these big reels, basically allowing you to just get full control very quickly. You know, that's a full turn. Yeah, I mean, it's not even, you get straight into it. You get straight into that. So that allows you to react quickly should you need it when you've got a fish on. It's a cool looking Big Pit Reel. As I say, that's the bigger one. Pretty sort of understated, pretty sexy looking thing. As I say, not the heaviest for a big reel of this kind. So definitely a contender. I think these come in at around about £80 in the UK. That's the sort of RRP on them. They don't come with a spare spool, but you can actually get a spare spool. But looking at the spool, it's a super long, I think that's what the LS stands for, long stroke spool. And it also has the slow oscillation there. Hopefully you can see that. Put it that way, yeah, you can see that there. And of course that helps the line lay. And it also helps with casting as well, having a spool like that. To be honest, for the money, it does have two clips as well. One there, a silver one, and a black one. That's quite cool. So two different line clips. I think really for the money, coming in at around about £80 on this bigger one, there's nothing in the market that will touch this really. When we're talking about, the sort of quality, the fast drag, that slow oscillation, it's just a solid, stable bit of kit. And, if you're buying these in threes, it's going to look cool on the rods, and it's basically going to last you a long time. So that is the LS8K bait runner or bait feeder style reel from Okuma.